Hi, and welcome back to Shadow Seekers. Have you ever been deep in the woods, far from roads, far from people, and heard something you couldn't explain? Not footsteps, not an animal, but a sound, a warning siren, a distorted voice, something calling for help. Today, we're diving into one of the most unsettling modern urban legends to emerge from the internet. This is Siren Head. Siren Head is said to be a towering humanoid creature, standing anywhere from 30 to 40 feet tall, with a skeletal, emaciated body that blends perfectly into forests, abandoned towns, and rural landscapes. But where its head should be, there are two massive sirens, rusty, bent, and always listening. Instead of eyes, it sees through sound. Instead of a mouth, it speaks through broadcasts. Emergency alerts, civil defense warnings, distorted radio chatter, even the voices of people you trust.
Help me! Please!
Mommy?
What makes Siren Head truly terrifying isn't how it looks, it's what it does. Witnesses claim the creature can imitate screams for help, a crying child, a loved one calling your name, and emergency evacuation messages. Some say they heard phrases like,
"This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. Please remain calm."
Help me! Please!
the closer you get, the clearer the voice becomes. And once you realize something is wrong, it's already too late. One of the most shared encounters comes from a group of hikers in a remote forest. Late at night, they heard sirens echoing between the trees. They assumed there was an emergency nearby, maybe a lost hiker, maybe a forest fire. As they followed the sound, the sirens grew louder, but something felt wrong. The pitch stretched unnaturally, the pauses between sounds felt deliberate. Suddenly, everything went silent. Then one hiker noticed it, a shape standing impossibly still among the trees, tall, but it was too tall. When the sirens turned toward them, the sound exploded through the forest. The group ran. One hiker claimed that as he looked back, the sirens began broadcasting his own voice, calling his friends by name.
James, Peter, is that you?
They never returned to that forest ever again. Another report comes from a driver that was passing through an abandoned rural town late at night. No lights, no movement, just silence. Then a faint emergency broadcast crackled through the air. The driver stepped out of the car, thinking there might be a radio tower nearby. That's when he saw it, standing behind a row of decaying buildings, its body perfectly blending in with rusted metal and telephone poles. The sirens slowly rotated, and the broadcast changed. It began repeating his license plate number.
B535 RB 535 RB 535 RB.
He fled without looking back. Why does Siren Head hunt? No one knows for sure. Some say it feeds on humans, that it studies human behavior, and mimics emergency systems to exploit our instincts to help others. Others believe Siren Head is not an animal at all, but a sentinel, an ancient entity awakened by modern technology, something drawn to radio waves, broadcasts, and signals, a monster born from our need to communicate. Siren Head is said to freeze when observed, but only until it knows you've seen it, and once it knows, it learns your voice. Siren Head reminds us of something deeply unsettling, that not every cry for help is human, and not every warning is meant to save you. So the next time you hear a siren in the distance, especially where no siren should be, ask yourself, is it warning you or calling you? Until next time, keep seeking the shadows, and remember, some things don't hunt with teeth or claws, but with your own voice. And as always, stay curious.
Help me! Please!